Hey, hey.
Yo, yo.
Hello.
How we doing?
Doing pretty phenomenal.
I'm good. I'm excited.
I know.
Haven't done this in a long time,
Finally,
so.
we got the man himself on the stream with us today. Yeah, I mean, this Vox Battles is the first project we decided to really bring into the Gala Collective and try to start pushing forward. We think what he's doing is awesome. And yeah, we're excited to have Graham here with us.
Awesome. I'm very excited to be here and to show you guys Vox Battles. I'm actually very excited to be part of the Gala Collective as well. I think just what you guys are doing is really cool. And I'm glad someone's taking the initiative and you guys are the right people to do that. So I'm super excited to be part of this. It's already really cool conversations we've had in there. So it's awesome.
I mean, it's truly limitless, you know, in terms of the potential of what we can do with the power that the indie developers have, you know, the community assets everyone has, like all the Voxes that we want to be able to bring into Vox Battles. And, you know, there's all these bits and pieces of, okay, we have the skill set, we have the assets, and a lot of us have the know-how to go ahead and start creating cool things ourselves. You know, it's one of those things where we can control our own destiny. We can't control what, you know, Gala decides to do with Vox Odyssey. We can't decide what Voxverse is going to look like, but we can create a really cool battle royale that you can come put your characters in and play with. So
sure can. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it'd be great to just, you know, hear a little bit about you, kind of what got you into, you know, the Gala, the Vox side, you know, what made you decide to, you know, go and build a game and put it on Steam and get to where we are now.
So it's a long story. So strap in. It's going to be
it's long for all of us.
Exactly. And it's all kind of all over the place as well. So I've been in tech, like startup-y tech, probably since 2010. I founded a tech company with one of my friends from like, I guess, his school. I was working there at the time. And we've kind of built that business through all the ups and downs that the world has gone through. So that kind of business went all the way through to the pandemic. And that kind of changed a lot of things. Like it's not specifically a game tech company. It's more of like an actual HR tech, like VC backed, the typical way you hire a bunch of people, you work through a bunch of problems. You go through the ups and downs of like trying to get funding, trying to get revenue, and then of course like layoffs and rehiring, just all that stuff. So that's kind of been my core disciplinary track in tech. So like leading the technology team, product engineering, standard stuff. So, but after hours, I don't want to be doing that stuff. Like it's great, pays the bills, but end of the day, I want to play video games. And so I go off and I play a bunch. So playing a bunch of games, got really interested in the world of like, how can I take my skills and after hours, maybe dabble in game dev. So since 2010, working on some small stuff, primarily using the Unity game engine, just fun on the side. And then in 2017, I launched my first game. It was called, what was it called? Falling Space Rocks, kind of a missile command game where you have a guy with a rocket launcher, you're shooting these little asteroids as they come down from the sky. Everyone builds that kind of game. And that was a lot of fun. I put that up on the App Store and it was good. I got some good feedback, like maybe 30, 50 people may have downloaded it and played it, made no money off of it, but it was about learning.
Passion project.
Exactly. Passion project on the side. And that was good. And then basically I just kept going. So after hours, grab a new tutorial, learn a new skill, and then apply that to a new project. So I built the second game was called Space Cave Explorer. I'm clearly obsessed with like space and astronauts and stuff.
I have had fun in that game. I did play a little bit. Yes.
I love that you downloaded. That's so fun. Yeah. So that is Space Cave Explorer, kind of a Flappy Bird side scroller, but a 3D environment. You're a little astronaut and you're going through space caves. Why are these space caves? I don't know. It was just fun. So that was good. That one I added a couple more different game mechanics to make it fun, make it really challenging. So it's good luck trying to get to like later stage in that game. It's real hard. And then, that was on the store since 2019 for that one. And then pandemic hit 2020, everything changed. Whole world went crazy. And so I started to obviously everyone now is working from home. My business went fully remote. So working full time, still going with the business. That's fine. Things are okay. But then after hours, had a lot of spare time because I wasn't commuting to work. I wasn't hanging out with work colleagues or going to like conferences and stuff. So then I was kind of bored. So I started to like do with normal people what they did, like bake bread. I got really good at making sourdough bread. Yep. And then I flexing my skills a bit. And then for some reason, I was like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel because that could be fun. So I was like, what should I talk about? What do I not know about? And that's crypto. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll build a YouTube channel and showcase my learnings. So I basically was like, hey, crypto stuff. Here's Bitcoin. Here's what the technology is. Did a couple videos there, got a ledger. So I was like, oh, here's how you set up a ledger wallet. Here's how you do a Web3 wallet. And then for some reason, it went basically standard base cryptos into DeFi, different DeFi protocols, trying out new things. Polkadot was a big thing for me. I was like, oh, is this collecting stake coins? Here's what staking is. Here's how you do it. Here's what slashing is. So watch out for this. Then it went into blockchain gaming. And that's how I got into Gala. So I'd say 2021, like early 2021, late 2020 is when I heard about Gala. I should have bought a whole bunch then. I didn't. I got some founder nodes and I can't run those, but I really should have just bought the coin. And then, I learned about this and I was like, oh, you can own your own assets in games. Like you can like play a game, have a lot of fun for a while, and then go off and give those assets to someone else. And you can like recoup some of the cash from it and then go play a new game. And that's super cool. Or like maybe take that NFT from that one project and bring it to a different project if that's even possible. I was like, this is super cool. So this unlocks a whole new dynamic of like a game mechanic you can add to a game is this ability to like share resources, or like you're free to use what you get in game. Like that's like, so like it's never really happened before. Games used to lock that down, right? Like World of Warcraft, you can't sell anything you can't legally sell things from that game, right?
No, I mean, in growing up, it was like I would lend my buddy, like I would be like, hey, I want to play Modern Warfare. I got Black Ops. Let's trade, or whatever it may be. Like and then everything went digital, and I was like, crap. Well, now I can't
give you that disc anymore
or anything. Like I can't share my Steam page with my buddy or anything like that. So
it all got very locked up and very like the publishers control everything, and like that's not the intent of the developers who want to build these games. They want people to play them and have fun with them. So it just seems like the world is. Oh, and then way more player input as well into these games that are being developed on blockchain, on Web3. And so I was just excited by that prospect of like, oh, it feels like it's getting back to what it used to be back in like the late 80s with like all those like the emergence of games, of like video games. So where am I on my story arc? Yes, started a YouTube channel, learned about that. And then I was like, I kind of want to make a game and make like Block 3 gaming. I want to do that. So I really stopped making videos. That's why my YouTube or my Twitter handle is like Cryptogram YC or YT because of YouTube. And then I started to like think of what kind of game would I make, start to make some stuff that was my own thing. And then I thought, then obviously like the Vox happened. That first Vox launch was wildly successful and painful for those trying to get Vox. And the second Vox launch, the Miranda's ones, which is obviously the coolest because it's so close to like Lord of the Rings, like old medieval style. That's just the world I love. That was also hard to get a box for that one. And so I thought, these are super cool characters. When is the Vox first going to launch? I was like, when? For like years now, it feels. And they're working hard.
I don't think it's actually been years.
It's been years. And it is hard, and they're doing it well. And they are talented people making very high quality stuff. Great. Love it. Please continue. And I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited. I have my land. I got too many Voxes. I'm excited to play. I'm sure you guys are just the same. But I want to play with them now. And so because they gave us FBX files, I can make a game. I can add them to a game and play with them immediately. So when was it? It was after Galaverse 1, before Galaverse 2. I guess that was 2021. Oh, no, 2021 December was Galaverse. So yeah, probably January 2022 is when I was like, I'm going to make a game, like a proof of concept, a zombie runner, where I'm using these new Walking Dead ones that just got launched. And I'm going to show it to Gala at Galaverse Malta, and then show them like, hey, here's me integrating an orb from BT's orbs and like characters that I made myself, and just show them like, this is doable. Let the community build these things, or like give me early access to anything to just make this easier to use. And so that was cool. So did that, showed them. At the time, it was going somewhere, but then it kind of went nowhere, just because the team has so much like change in the last little bit. The world kind of, the crypto market went to, you guys know, you were there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to keep going and build this thing. I'm going to make a multiplayer game because I don't know why. It's the hardest thing to do in game dev is to like, hey, I'm going to build a game. I'm going to make it multiplayer because that's easy. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea. But I want to build a game where people can bring their Vox assets and just play with them. And that kind of was the beginning of Vox Battles multiplayer. And then, yeah, just it's been a year and a half in development. After I probably spent 8 months on the first version, which was more of a third person over the shoulder view. And that's kind of, you saw glimpses of that in the Mirandus little arrow range game and the zombie runner game. But then when I saw the chicken game that they have, what's that called? Not the chicken. Get plucked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so that's kind of the way they're going with it. They're going with it more of like a top down, like 3/4, like a 2.5D, but in a 3D world. What's that called? Isometric. Yeah, an isometric view. I was like, okay, I can do that instead. And then when Mirandus showed off their world, I was like, okay, they have like a low poly feel to this, and it's pretty cool. So can I merge the two worlds together? Because it's a Mirandus Vox game, Vox Battles, all medieval stuff. And then I was like, can I use those elements together? And it kind of works. So it's like these cool boxy characters, and then a world that's Mirandus-like. So
yeah,
fun. And who doesn't love Hunger Games? So like it's very traditional. People are in a ring, and the weapons are in the middle. And then go at it.
Oh, and it's like the battle royale style has just become so dominant in terms of everything has that as an option now because it's fun. People want to play it. I mean, even literally anything. I remember in Minecraft, like way back, like when in like middle school, when there was like Hunger Game Minecraft servers, and we were like, "This is the coolest thing of all time." Like it was the first time I'd like ever really played something like that. I hadn't played like H1Z1 or anything. It was like before that. I was like, I don't know what this is. So,
I mean, it's a staple now. Like,
yeah, it's a class.
Like, you're kind of dumb genre. It has established itself as like you got team deathmatch, free for all, capture the flag, and you might as well think about a battle royale. Like,
yeah,
every game needs it, so it's good.
Yeah. And it gives you the opportunity. I mean, to like trash talk with your friends. I mean, it's one of those things too. I think there is such an additional layer of, kind of connection to it. If you're able to play with something you own, like, if it's something you own a Vox, like, and you love that Vox, and you're like, I can actually play with I get to do this. I don't get to just play a fun game with my friends. I get to actually like use something I actually own. Like, crap, I can finally use this in something and see it.
Yeah.
Like,
you become that
really
character.
Is the first time anyone really, granted right now, it's kind of in just a wish list stage. Be sure to wish list it on Steam. We're going to hopefully in the next kind of quarter here have, some sort of kind of small limited play test for people who have wish listed it. So, make sure you get on that list. You want to be one of the first ones in for sure.
Definitely. I haven't. Is there?
Yeah. Well, should we hop in and Tim, do you want to share your screen playing it or do you want me to do mine?
I think you should share yours.
Oh God.
No.
I think you should share yours and then we can see the final battle. You and Graham are going at it.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Focus on the AI first.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the AI off, and then we're gonna duke it out right at the end.
I'm excited. I love how excited you guys are to play it.
Dude,
it's fun.
I'm having a blast, man. But anything I can dominate in is I'm gonna have fun in.
Well, hopefully you don't dominate this too much. I'm hoping it's fair. Y'all get some wins.
Get out of this. I'm gonna kill everybody off. Nobody can play.
I just created a lobby.
Yeah, the terrible dragon. Yeah, I auto create those names. I thought it was fun. So ones. People don't like to set things up, so I'm just gonna auto name things. Same with the AI. I just give them auto names. I have a list of 50 male names, 50 female names, because the Vox are different genres or genders.
If I do quick join, would it join this lobby?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so that's all set up with the auto lobby. So you can have a public game or private. The join code doesn't need to be there on a public game, but it's helpful if people just want to share that. You'll see some changes from the last time. So now that I've added, there's 31 characters. So you should be able to find yours in there. So Timbo Slice is there. I've added a bunch more forges and cryptos, NFTs.
I know. I like his. I love the one with
super
the beard.
Cool. Oh yeah. The Michael McCarthy one. Yeah,
that one is just epic.
Yeah,
That
I
one's
love
so
his
cool.
elf that he has, the MV4774 one. It's just a really nice looking one. I spawned behind a tree, so I'll have to fix that, but that's okay.
I'm going orc.
Orc, nice. Yeah, for now there's no perks for being different character classes. That will happen. Just to keep it simple. And no one ever reads the instructions. I've learned that already, so I'll have to make that more exciting. All right. Oh. Yeah, I feel like everyone's coming after me. I can't lose on the first time I play this game live.
I know you.
Oh,
Y'all going
no.
at it.
Oh man, I'm glad no one can see my screen because it is shocking.
Oh. I almost got dominated.
Got 3 kills there in a row. Perfect.
All right, I need help.
Yeah. So, I mean, for those who saw the playtest last time, I finally chose a specific style of tree and different like rocks and plants and stuff. So it should start to come together a little more effectively.
Oh,
Oh no! I'll leave you alive. Well, actually, there's just 3 of us left, so now it's
coming. Where are y'all?
Wait,
But I'll
let's go get Tim.
Where are y'all?
I'm gonna get this little health thing. That's gonna
I
help.
see a bunch of dead bodies over here somewhere.
You recommend before you meet up with Tim is to get some health and some energy.
Oh, I'm
I
stream
am,
sniping you right now.
Nice. I need to put a stream delay on.
Yeah.
Oh,
4, 5
Graham, you don't have full health.
I do
Where's your
not.
health?
Do you see me, eh?
Ah.
Oh,
Also don't have full health.
Pounce.
now though.
Oh. No. Oh,
Oh,
got
you
him.
got me. You got me ruined.
One more.
That's okay. I'll take it.
But I don't have
Get him, Blake.
health.
You got to do it.
No, he
Do it for both of
got me
us.
down though. He got me down.
I got 1 swipe in.
All right, we need to.
Still
no.
the axe.
Oh no.
Get over here, Tim.
Oh no. Oh, you're gonna run out. Don't run out of stamina.
Yeah, you need the energy for that.
I know to swing my axe.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it? No, where's the? Oh, I see. Okay, we're good.
Where did you go, you loser?
Oh no, there's no health around.
Yeah, I used a lot of it.
Yeah, I was like, I looked for a while.
I picked up like 3 health, 3 energy.
Yeah,
Just
I
a little
love
bit.
the new tree build looks
The
awesome.
trees are good, dude.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It looks great.
Makes me feel good. And they sway in the wind too, which is kind of fun. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Oh, there's health right there. Oh, good swipe.
oh, I'm out.
Nice.
Oh, I'm out of freaking. Oh no,
Oh, get him before he swings.
no.
Ah!
Oh,
Too far.
what?
Game over. Time. It's a time game too.
At the
so.
time, yeah.
I got it.
There you go.
You're a
didn't know that.
loser. That's
I just
I'll
got the
love
cheapest win. I just got the
Dude,
cheapest win in Vox Battle history. You saw
beat
it
me.
today.
first live win.
Well done with the new build. Good job.
Oh, that was good.
I should have added some secret stuff so I could have won that one, but oh well.
Yeah, add your little dev cheats.
I know, I'm too honest.
That's what we need. We need more honesty in this world.
Agreed. Yeah.
We really do.
I'm ripping one of Tim's characters.
That's what
Yeah.
sucks about the just Web3 in general. Like it's pretty obvious, just new technology, really a really cool way to connect everybody to, transfer items, like just turning game items into physical items pretty much. But with every new technology, people come in and they just rape and pillage it, and so many scams came and just ruined it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now all of those are, everybody finally is getting past it, and the good people are coming out.
Well, I know that was a major concern with a lot of people. I remember, I've been following Dead Drop for a long time, more than anything else, just because I think Dr. Disrespect is funny, and I saw he was building a game, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll check it out. And that was the main thing that people were saying. They were like, oh, I mean, this is going to be a competitive exfiltration type battle royale. How are you going to manage cheating once there's actual like tangible money on the line or NFTs that are worth something on the line? Like, what is that, you know, what's your process look like in terms of how do we make sure that this is fair and equitable to everyone? Because if there's legit, if it's not just battling for a first place and actual, you know,
There's like money on the
livelihoods,
line, yeah, or for like
you
slips
have
for your
to have,
characters.
yeah, it. I think that's going to keep continuously be a something everyone is kind of.
Love how it's hard for us to talk once we start playing. It's like, now it's
like,
just
I got to focus up.
Oh, you got so lucky right there. You're out.
Here.
You're out.
I want you to wait a little bit. Like, wait till the three of us are left.
I got my freaking puppy over here chewing on a couch.
You have to make his dog bark or like go after something he loves in the background. So I didn't down tune a lot of things, just the axe a little bit. I took off 10 health from that. And then more energy to dash based on Tim's exploit is what I'm going to call it.
Oh, I mean, the jumping and dashing is a really, I mean,
I almost got
because your limitation of, you have to be really strategic in terms of, especially if you're going with the axe, like the double-handed, you have to be able to.
You need a lot of energy.
I think
as well
like right now, I do think it's pretty. It would be fun to see what it's like with if 12 if a full lobby came in here, like real people. Yeah.
I'd be nervous.
What are you thinking that's going to happen with the? With the coins? What was your plan with that?
Oh yeah, so there's coins in there. I don't know. I thought maybe that's a good way to like distribute some crypto if we wanted to go that route. I was gonna have limited coins throughout the map, so you could either go attack people or go explore. And because when you get not murdered, when you get hit and you have to like sleep to recharge. Try not to have death in this game. Then
you got so lucky I threw away my freaking axe, bro.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have told you that.
Yeah, so because when you get incapacitated, you lose all your stuff, like all your coins, all your weapons fall out. So then you could limit the amount of that are in the game. So more of a variable reward, right, for picking them up. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, no, and I think too, like that's that could be a really cool way to do like tournament sponsorships, right? I mean, we do like, hey, we want to put $500 into across 50 games. We want to sponsor 50 games where there's going to be $10 distributed in each of these 50 games of this tournament setting, or some sort of system like that we could build out to. You got to be the one. You got to be the coins are what gives you that.
So see right there, great freaking idea, because that's what Shrapnel. There he is.
Yeah,
there he is. You lost the time again. You suck.
Board of time. Yeah, and I remember last time. The leaderboard is really just if you're alive, you're at the top. If you're dead, you're at the bottom. There's no ranking.
Yeah.
So I was about to do that, and then I lost.
He's being nice right there.
I was being nice. No. So it's you won basically. So I thought that'd be a good way to do sponsorships or something with the coins in game. Mm-hmm. Good idea. Like that.
Yeah. No, I like that. So because it's kind of a. So I don't know if you've looked into Shrapnel at all. Have you seen that?
Only a little bit. I haven't really played the game.
So it's the extraction shooter idea where the people who get out, it's pretty much a battle royale, but they have extraction points that you all battle to get to, and then they whoever survives and is able to get to the extraction point and get taken out by the chopper, they get to keep whatever they hold.
That's cool. Yeah.
Right. So like kind of having that idea of you collect coins throughout the match, and then if you win, you get to keep those, but then if you die, you don't. Exactly. So you kind of have that extraction.
Like you limit the extraction as well too. So it's not going to like sell the market, right? It's based on actual games played to get the amount of coins released. So yeah, it's a good idea. So that's there. Yeah, they have energy health in the game as well. I was thinking for NFTs, I wasn't planning on having really any, at least we'll talk what happens in the future, but I was going to leverage other games NFTs in the game. I was going to try to do that just because that's what I want from the ecosystem, is really just like sharing and like collaborating.
Oh yeah.
Versus like everyone can create their own stuff, of course, but like, can we use them? Like, can people be more helpful in the utility of things? That said, though, inventory slots are definitely something that are limiting in this game. So I think there's a chance there to like increase so it's not really a pay to win play. It's more of like a pay to just have more resource.
Well, it's like a quality of life change that's something I noticed. I saw this, it was a TikTok or something, and it wasn't even something crypto related. It was like this Lord of the Rings kind of 4X style game. And someone was just talking, it's been out for 12 years or something. And some guy was like, hey, if you're a new player, he's like, you can be free to play or you can pay for it. He's like, but you can play the game to its full potential freely.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of quality of life changes. Like in the example he gave is he's like, there's, fast travel points around the map. And if you're a free to play player, it might take between 2 and 5 minutes to travel to where you need to go. Whereas if you're a paid player, that's an instant travel. Like you can instantaneously travel. Or, like when I think of like Clash of Clans or something, I think of, gems, right? It's like, oh, you can wait a week.
You can earn them.
Build, or if you want to pay and get gems, you can do that.
You just get behind me. You really did.
I think, that idea of.
Where are y'all? Oh.
Convenience factor, less so paying to win. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
A good approach.
No.
Oh, get out of
there.
Why doesn't it work? No energy. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all have it. Y'all get it.
We have the energy. It's true.
Oh, I suck. Oh.
I got to win one.
No.
I
don't know what I was doing. I just.
All right. I have a minute to get whoever is still alive here. There should be an AI down. Watch, they get me and I lose again.
I can't believe I did that.
And if the AI beats me, it's basically me beating.
Good. It's good though. You have to manage you got to manage the energy.
Energy's important.
No, it's
It will be more balanced as well once I just focus. I haven't really focused much on like the meta of the game. It's mostly just getting the basic systems in place.
Well, I mean, the meta's gonna change. I mean, people are gonna find, it's like with anything, you find your little exploits, and it's like, oh, okay, double-handed with the jump dash, that's the move. Or it's funny how it works that way.
I will say I'm super excited with how much fun I'm having with the current build as well.
With how simple it is right now. It's fun and it's simple.
Yeah, seriously, you get 12 real people in here, and I think there's still there's enough in here to. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, dude.
Oh, that was bad.
I'm happy we didn't have to watch.
I'm glad we didn't share my screen for that one.
Yeah, for real, right?
It happens with us. You're good. You let your guard down because you had already taken us all out. It's okay.
Next time.
Hey, at least you made good AI bots. It's all good.
I mean, it's true. They're a bit aggressive. I need to make them a little more calm. Oh man.
No, but I mean, I think like you said, I mean, something I've learned so far kind of in the Web3 space. And I think the reason a lot of people kind of get frustrated with it is because the information was presented the wrong way. I think developing games takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of resources. And it's really not a simple process. And I think a lot of people came into it thinking, I'm buying this for something that's ready to go, or is on the verge of being ready to go, like they would in a normal Web 2 system. Like if you pre-order a game, you're getting to play that game early in a month or whatever. Yeah. Like it's not an indefinite pushed out, like, hey, buy this early access because we'll release it at some point. So I think people came into it with the wrong, and that's on both ends, right? People should have, done their own digging to see, is there even a release date, as well as people putting these on should have been upfront and honest in terms of, hey, we got a ways to go. So this is, You're kind of buying this on good faith or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think managing expectations as well. You know, selling $50,000 tanks and expecting your buyers to not feel like investors or feel like the infrastructure owners of the game is big, right? Like, I like what the angle we're taking with Vox Battles. It's just buy the game, base game, and then I'm completely with you on the interoperability of bringing in other projects. Definitely take a look at Nifty Islands.
Yeah,
Graham.
I saw that. I saw you watch your stream
Yeah,
yesterday. That was cool.
We were hammering it today. It
was such a similar vibe of what we're talking about, and that's why I think this game has something special as well. It's just one, it's building off of IP that, like, the whole I know for a fact, like, most people going into Voxverse, boom, Roblox, right?
Yeah,
community, voxel based Minecraft, like, running your own servers and building your own worlds, and the community, you get to
driven
unleash the community, right? Well,
yeah,
you're doing that, right? You're doing exactly that on your own terms. And I think, like, the ethos behind Vox Battles in general is everything that we want.
That's what
right?
we want to see, in Web3 for sure.
So I think, I'm excited, man. It is just fun to, like, get in there, have a working game, and I can't wait to get 12 people in there, and we can all slash at each other and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. No, we'll definitely do that. I'll also make the AI better. It's decent, but it will get much stronger, and it'll make decisions.
The one thing that I think would be cool when you're at kind of the last stage, and I don't know how, I know nothing about game development in terms of what's hard to do, what's feasible, what timelines look like.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if there was some degree of, okay, if you're the last person standing against only an AI, either there's like a little red marker that appears like in what direction they are, or like they start working towards the middle of the circle or something. Once it's like, oh, it's just that way. Sometimes, you don't have to hit the time constraint, but I mean, like I said, I think awesome place for where it is right now.
I think a unique version of the storm.
Yeah, the calamity, the storm, all those different things. Bring back grit. No, I have ideas for the storm. So you need something to bring players into the middle, especially if the world's so big. So my screen, my world's not that big. It's only about, I'd say, a kilometer in-game world units around. So it's pretty small. But still, definitely after the 5-minute mark, you're going to want bring people to the center. So for each level, I have 3 worlds that I'm building out. Each will have a very different style of that ring that comes into the middle to keep it fun and different. Yeah. So I think you guys will love it. The best is the dungeon one, and I'm so excited to build that one out because it's going to be the most fun.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I mean,
I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because it's so
Don't
fun.
tell me. Don't tell me.
Well, that's
it's
why
best
I like
to see it happen when it does.
Yes.
Well, and that's what's so cool about projects like this, right? Is like, whether it's us playing it, whether it's people like following along. I mean, you get to see every stage of where it's at. I mean, even just seeing the different type of like tree models and textures and stuff. I'm like, oh, that looks awesome. That's like super cool. The ability to kind of almost hide in the trees and stuff a little bit. Like, that's an awesome feature. You're going to get to see all these steps leading up to it. And I mean, and that's why I think that's what we were all hoping to see from the Gala side, right? Is we were like, oh, we're going to be getting all these updates. We're going to get, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, we're going to get screenshots. We're going to get all the alpha. And we haven't necessarily all the time.
Yeah, so, not from all the games.
But we can ensure from our end, we're building it. You're building it. I mean, we can get it straight from the mouth, right? We don't have to. Yeah, it's a cool position to be in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And it's good. I'm very happy to share the whole steps because, like I said, being in startups for the last 15 years now, it's always been iterative. So you build something small, get some customers in, play the experience, and then you just build on that. Hear the feedback, make the changes. So everything that you've seen, someone has told me it should do this, or it'd be cool if the game could go this way, or the tree model shouldn't be the low poly ones from the first demo. They should be these cool, like with all the leaves. Someone said that, so like, okay, I'll do that instead, and it's working.
Well, I think, I mean, the contrast, right? It brings it out of, and that's something I mean, we notice this all the time in terms of, you know, whether it's building out the light paper for the Gala Collective or all these things, you know, we're thinking about it all the time and we see it on a one track, you know, we're like, okay, this is how it. And so some of the things to us that are so simple or we just brush right over because we've been looking at it for so many hours, someone else is like, hey, that doesn't make sense. Or
cool
what
if
about
you did
this
this
instead? And it's like, oh,
okay.
I was so on one path. Like, okay, that's awesome.
Exactly.
And that's what we can all do in terms of, I mean, that's happened so much with us. People being like, hey, did you clarify this more? Or you guys should add in something like, oh, 100%. Yeah. We didn't even think about it. So
yeah, having a diversity in the voices at the table is very important for that reason. And I think that's what the Gala Collective, like DAO, is going to be.
Oh yeah.
And that's very, very exciting.
No, we're in an awesome spot where, you know, I know it's given me an appreciation. Well, one, you know, we're kind of doing things differently. Going the seed starter route, going the regulated route. There's a whole layer of challenges and hoops we have to jump through that, you know, all these other ones don't have to jump through. I mean, creating a DAO in its own right is a complicated, lengthy process, but creating something to do a registered token sale, that's filed through the SEC. I mean, there's just a lot of hoops you got to jump through. So we're in the last stages of it. It's just accountants.
Yeah.
For
I was going to say, do I have to say it? Do I have to say when? When?
I'm hoping. I mean,
you don't have to say numbers or timelines. It's okay.
If you know, I think within the next couple weeks we should have a definitive understanding of, okay, it's either going to take another month or we're ready to go tomorrow. It's, you know, it should be pretty cut and dry, but it's you know, like I said, it's any business. There's a lot of back end processes that, you know, a lot of people on the surface might not see. So we're working hard.
I'll say we're like
to get this going.
Well, we've learned a ton. We thought it would be out by now. That's why we've slowed it down a little bit on the whole. I think what part of our ethos is, we talk about it constantly, is over or under promise and over deliver is what we wanted to, and we thought it was going to be launched already, but it wasn't, and it's okay. And we're learning a ton. What I will say is I know it's going to be legit when it finally does. Like we have gone through every hoop to make sure this is like actually like
sustainable, like legitimate.
Like you can like we have real revenue sharing, real investment. Like it's awesome to be a part of the team doing it, and now seeing it how hard it is. I know why people aren't doing it and why everybody's doing shortcuts and everything. So it's cool that we are going to have a legit special project when it finally goes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're on the right like base with all those different like compliances and regulations that you're abiding by, for sure. And at the same time, you're also building up the other projects you're bringing involved, right? Like you've already signed a bunch of partnerships since you would have had the token launched. So
so it's given us time to, you know, keep getting the word out, you know, make sure we're reaching the right audiences, and you know, there's cool projects that have come along that we wouldn't have been able to have kind of ready to go by when our launch is going to be ready to go now. So everything works out for a reason. I
agree.
We are working away, and we will be sure to communicate every step of the way like we have been trying to so far. So I don't know. I think that's a great point. I think a great point to end it. I guess unless you guys got anything else you want to throw out there.
Well, I guess Graham. So we talked about a update schedule. We're going to try to do once every 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
And then me and Blake talked about coming on and streaming. All three of us can come on. I want to. We have Deadly and Forged in Crypto as well can come on and stream, and you know, we're going to try to kind of go every other week, update stream, and then kind of have, you know,
just concentrate.
So
Vox Battles
everybody
on everyone's mind all the time.
Love it. Keep it active.
Brainwash. We need to brainwash.
I mean, we had someone we had someone in the Discord today say that they came over for Vox Battles.
Love it. That makes them feel good. Hearts.
Oh, people are gonna fall in love with this, man. It's a like it's gonna open up when people realize it's real, and it's gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. I know people want to play with their own Vox characters, and that will happen eventually.
It's a yes. Yeah, we were talking about that in the Discord. I mean, it's a labor-intensive manual process right now. So it's
yeah. It can be automated, but then it just takes away time from the core mechanics, and I feel like that's not important. The game should be fun before we start to add support for all the characters. So let's make it fun.
I agree. Make
gaming make gaming fun, exactly. And I think we're getting there. Like, it seems pretty fun. I mean, you guys saw yesterday when we had our own like private chat, but I've already changed how the jumping works, how the dashing works. So it's going to be different, not so angular and like effective in the jump. You have to jump and then attack to make it effective, or jump and dash. So there'll be more intricate controls. I think that will make it more fun. And then it's definitely make it so you can't just come in and just, well, you can't buy the most expensive thing, but like get the big axe and then go destroy everyone. It's not going to happen. The AI will be more controlled in their approach versus just hammering you constantly until you're dead. So that will be good. And then once I add the crafting layer, so then it'll give you a reason to not battle right away. Because right now it's always go for the weapons, go attack. But I want to give you something to go off into the forest, go find some flowers, create your health potion. Now it's like, now you have health, you have energy. Now go find a weapon to attack. I think that would be like create different types of play.
That's going to be
approaches.
Awesome.
Yeah. And the 10-minute limit right now is just to make it fun, but we'll play with that. It could be shorter, could be longer. It could be map specific as well. The island will be different because that's going to be more spread out. The forest is obviously pretty contained. The dungeon, I don't know. That one could be the one where it's going to be a short games. That could be like I don't know. I keep going back to like GoldenEye, like the temple.
Oh yeah.
With like quick hitters, struts you can hide. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Slappers only. There you go. The way to do it.
We'll love it. Yeah. No, we're stoked to see it.
Cool.
It's gonna be. We're so early in it. I'm so excited to just see the continual progression, especially as we get more community involvement, and
for sure,
it'd be cool to see.
Yeah, I think obviously I don't want to commit to specific dates because it's like it's a part-time project. I'm not sure who on the stream doesn't know, but I'm not doing this full time. It's really a passion project after hours. Hopefully, as things develop, I can go full time on it. But for now, I can't. But which actually is probably good because it means I'm not tied to any kind of revenue targets or goals. It's just I'm making it for fun, so it's always going to hopefully be fun first versus anything on top of that. But I'm hoping to have something playable for the Gala Collective by the end of the quarter, something that can go out to some of the core people. I'm not sure if we want to go wide with it. Maybe we just pick like a narrow few, or maybe it's the early adopters. So once we're live with the DAO, then like the first, I don't know, whatever number, we'll figure it out. But
exactly.
People join, get access to the Steam keys for this.
100%.
That'd be cool.
100%.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Awesome, guys. Well, I'd say 45 minutes ish. It's a great place to end it. Well, thanks for everyone who's been here so far. We'll be posting this. It'll be on our YouTube and our Twitter. You can get that through our website, through our Discord. So come join on the conversation.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. It was fun.
Yeah, good having you on, Graham. It was awesome talking to you.
Thank you for playing the game. It was a lot of fun.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll chat later, guys.
For sure. Cheers.
Peace out.